Hello, reader, and thank you for joining me for another listening comprehension lesson. Now, as a reminder, for listening comprehension, you will not see the text. You will only be able to listen. At the end of the article, the end of the story, you will have some questions to answer. They'll be in the video, but we will not read them to you. You'll need to read those on your own. A copy of the questions will also be in the description below. You may go back and listen to the story as many times as you'd like to find all the correct answers. Let's get started. Cheers from the crowd. Remember, if you're leading the race, don't turn around, TJ said as he examined my starting stance. TJ, I know, I replied. I'll be fine. My brother appeared to be more nervous about the race than I was. I hurried to the starting line, and I could see my parents and TJ behind the metal fence where the crowd was watching. I froze and considered with a flash of panic that maybe TJ was right to worry. Maybe something bad would happen. But then I inhaled deeply and told myself I was prepared. I'm fast, and I can do this. I've been practicing for months, I whispered, as I set myself up on the chalky white line on the grass. I barely had time to notice the other racers when suddenly the starter yelled, "On your mark, get set, go!" I took off. In the distance was the finish line, and all I had to do was be the first to get there. My heart hammered as I pulled ahead of the other runners. "You should never, ever look behind you," whispered a voice in my head. I pumped my arms furiously. My lungs started to burn, and my clothes were sticking to my body. Then I heard a low murmur. It became an explosive thunder. It sounded like they were screaming my name. I must be winning, I remember thinking. Then I noticed it. Pieces of my right sneaker were flaking away like hair from a shedding dog. I said to myself, "Keep running." There was nothing else to do but kick the shoe off and keep going. So I kept my eyes ahead, sprinting with my right foot in a sock. One runner passed me, but I felt encouraged by the cheering crowd. I captured second place. I raised the bouquet of flowers my brother gave me and beamed with delight as the little voice whispered, "You figured it out." And that is the last question for Cheers from the Crowd. Again, you may go back and listen to the story again to help you find all the correct answers.